Buckle up, bozos, because it's time to talk about card games. Is this Wild Rift related? I don't care. It's a great game. You like Magic the Gathering? Nope. Bad. Too much money? Lame. Big fan of Hearthstone? No, you're not. Do you want to know why every single one of those games is dumb and bad? You fool. But wait, what if I don't like card games? Wrong. That's not right either. Because Legends of Runeterra isn't just a card game. Well, that's not true. It's pretty much a card game top to bottom. Reason number one, while you probably will like Legends of Runeterra, you're watching this YouTube video, which means you own a device that connects to the internet, which means your brain has been ruined with instant gratification. So yeah, you're gonna open these shiny boxes, most of them for free, and shiny cool things are gonna come out, and it's gonna release that good serotonin chemical. You've got a Demacia track, you've got a Bilgewater track. All of these give you a lot of cards, so you're pretty much gonna be able to make any kind of deck or card you want, whether that be through wild cards or just getting it naturally. It's a great system. It's really, really good. So yes, we're putting a tally, as sad as it may be, into the you should play Legends of Runeterra category. That is going to be... Do I have to make that? Second reason Legends of Runeterra will probably have something you like. Some of the best art I've ever seen in League of Legends. They've hired really cool artists to do pretty insane things. There's a lot of lore touched on. There's art you've never seen. There's some art of Aurelian Soul looking straight up like something out of Dragon Ball, and it's like the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. There is lore and other dragon cards expanding on family that he has. And it's not all Aurelian Soul based, but I know that that's enough to sell it for most of you. They have done this very kind of strange, kind of genius move of hiding a lot of their lore inside this card game, which, I mean, is a good place for it. Like, traditionally, that's where a lot of, well, I don't know. A lot of cards have flavor text on them. Yeah, I don't need to explain myself to you. Good lore, good art, good storytelling happening over in Legends of Runeterra. Reason number three, that you should be playing Legends of Runeterra, and a reason you'll like it. What did I start this list? What did I say it as? I know how sweaty some of you get out there. I know what it's like to grind. I know what it's like to try and climb your way up the ladder, pretending that you'll be at the top one day. That might have been too mean. I trick myself with it all the time. So, I mean, I play League of Legends. I play ranked mode like an idiot. Legends of Runeterra has a great PvP system. Really fun combat. The ranked grind is really fun. And why this is better than a lot of card games, like, let me think. How do I say this? Oh, I don't know. You know in Magic the Gathering when you can pull a card and they're like, oh, this one's God. And because he's God, all of my other rats, they are now also God. Wait, what's happening? Wait, stop. You lose. Or sometimes they pull like a blue card that's like, oh, if you pulled this card while the other opponent had cards in their hand, you lose, they lose. Someone loses. And sometimes those cards are like $50, which is also bad. To all my Magic stands out there, I love Magic the Gathering. It's fun. It's good. It's good. But there are a lot of decks out there that are really expensive to make, whether you want to buy them physically or online. Legends of Runeterra, guess what? All online, and you could still buy cards, but that first point number one, you've got a Demacia track, you've got a Bilgewater track. All of these give you a lot of cards, so you're pretty much going to be able to make any kind of deck or card you want, whether that be through wild cards or just getting it naturally. It's a great system. It's really, really good. So yes, you will be getting pretty much any card you want. So if you do a quick old Google search and say, hey, what's a really good deck? What's a versatile deck? What's going to mix up the meta? What's going to... I don't know. You can, when you get good, you can mix up the meta yourself. Probably shouldn't Google that because other people can Google that. And now the meta is not mixed anymore. But you can still look up different kinds of cards. What has good synergy? And then in not very long, you're probably going to be able to craft all of that. I don't know how they're making a lot of money. I mean, there's a lot of cosmetics with other Riot style stuff like card backs or boards or whatever. And some of it's cool. Well, full admit, my hand has reached for my wallet many a times. Little reason point 0.5, reason and a half. This game's on mobile. You can play this game wherever you want, which is pretty cool. I usually play it on my phone. I've played a lot of card games on the phone. This one is the best optimized by a long shot. Handles really well, doesn't shut down on you. It's really well done, which I can't say for all of them. Magic the Gathering in particular, I had a huge run with that a while back, and it would just kind of crash sometimes in the middle of a match, and I could load up and be like, oh, you got 3 seconds to figure out what you want to do, sport. And then the biggest reason, oh my gosh, you guys. Oh, you're so dumb. Every single one of you that doesn't already have this game is a silly goose. I feel like I've been a little mean this video. I thought I felt light. No. Then you won't get it. You won't. The point won't drive home. If you don't already have Legends of Runeterra, like I didn't a matter of weeks ago, then you're a dumb, stupid idiot. Okay? And I don't say that to be hurtful, but just to really drive home the point that you are literally oh my god, download it. It's so good. Download it. Because the biggest reason is the PvE. You guys. Legends of Runeterra's PvE is one of the best deck building roguelikes I've ever played. Played Slay the Spire, good game. Monster Train, good game. There's something about Legends of Runeterra's that is so replayable and so fun. You start off with Jinx, you gotta go through a little tutorial game, and these are story missions. I'll be completely honest, they're pretty bare bones, at least in my experience so far, but you get to see some character interactions that are kind of fun, like just snippets of dialogue or even voice lines. Oh man, that's another sub point. Can I just say that really quick? Voice lines in this game and the characters who have them with each other, that kind of ties into the whole lore thing. They're great. Ones I haven't expected, ones that have cracked me up. You can just tell that there's a lot of love for the characters put into the aesthetics of this game, whether that be a voice line, whether that be, can aesthetics apply to voice lines? Just the style. Let's just say style. There's a lot of love applied to the style in it. There's every piece of art. Galio has all these other statues that are made out of the same stuff Galio is, which is a big deal from what Galio's lore says. And they're like his pets, I guess. And a big part of this is that it's all canon, right? It has made it very clear that everything that's going down in Legends of Runeterra is canon. And yes, that does include Garen's story PvE line of sneaking into Noxus to go on a date with Katarina, mistaking pretty much every woman he encounters for Katarina, and when he realizes that they aren't, he beats them up. That's canon, baby. He literally beats up citizens of Noxus for not being his girlfriend. That's wild. There are other card games out there that have like story modes that are very bare bones. In this story mission, you're gonna go up against X type of deck, and that deck is going to be very easy to beat, but you're gonna see how it functions. Legends of Runeterra says, we're gonna take a deck style that you will learn how to fight against, and then later on, that deck is gonna have a bazooka attached to it. But to compensate for that, because that sounds bad, that doesn't sound fun at all, you also get a bazooka. It's great. So as you start each round of PvE, there's an overworld, tons of missions. You're gonna unlock more as you go that any champion can complete, and you're gonna be unlocking ones that specific champions have to complete. You're gonna be collecting cards, you're gonna be collecting abilities to put on those cards, items to put on those cards. You're collecting abilities that just stick to you as a player, that affect the board as a whole. These are your bazooka. So as you're progressing down these missions and down these stories, you're going to be opening chests, you're gonna be getting rewards. These will be actual rewards for the game, adding to your weekly loot, which that's a cool thing. Every Thursday, make sure you open that up, because the more you play, 3 chests will go up in tier with what you're gonna get. So you're definitely, like, you're not wasting your time if you do want to also be doing any kind of rank grinding or PvP. I think even if you don't have a lot of experience with card games, I think the PvE of Legends of Runeterra is a great way to do it, because it just is its own game. It feels like a $40 indie roguelike deck builder game, and a really good one. I can't believe that it's free, and that's the last point. That's the final one, is it's free. Just download it, try it out, and if you don't like it, then get rid of it. Who cares? It was free. But just know, if card games aren't your thing, there's a really comprehensive and well-made roguelike here that is really satisfying to get through. I will say, you'd think a PvE card game wouldn't let you have too much of a struggle, but this game doesn't care. It's going to start off, I would say, fairly easy. Help you learn the ropes, help you learn the flow of things. Because of the nature of runes, items on cards, there is an endless possibility of what special strategy every single enemy on a map could have. They definitely ramp up the difficulty, and some of them become really, really satisfying to beat and really frustrating to lose to. And then you smash the first couple of rounds like you've done before, and you're set. You're back on the one you're trying to beat, and this time you got him. It's a great feeling. I know this one was a little different. If you guys liked it, or didn't, if you hated it, go ahead and let me know in the comments. I like this game, and it's Riot, so I was like, I should probably say something to the homies. Even if you hated it, if you just want to hate watch, go seek some help, because I want you to be happy, and that's not gonna do it, bud. 2, subscribe and indulge in that anyway, and ignore that other thing I just said. I'll see you guys later. Peace.